So today I'm going to talk about why I feel a drone is important for real estate videography or photography. There are a handful of real estate photographers that still to this day do not believe in aerial captures, and I just find it really interesting. What's up? Welcome back, everybody. My name is Original Dobo. On my channel, I do drone and tech related content. So if that's at all interesting, definitely go ahead, smash that subscribe button before you leave my video. So something that I found interesting is the fact that the way I'm getting a lot of these jobs is the fact that I do aerial work. I have a 107, I'm licensed for that. And a lot of photographers that I'm, scooping up their clients don't do aerials, and it's just weird because they're leaving a lot of money on the table, so to speak, and it's just interesting. And when I asked the realtor as to why the photographer doesn't do it, and they said they don't believe it, that they're showing a scene or something that the buyer will never be able to see on their own. And it just blows my mind. Like, that statement just blows my mind. Like, who are they to decide whether or not that's something that wouldn't add value to a listing? But anyways, I guess I'm thankful that they do it because it's keeping me in business. But anyways, if you are a photographer and you haven't yet added aerials, or you're afraid to add aerials to your business or your photography / videography business, you may want to consider it. There are a lot of great reasons why you would want to do this. And one of the biggest reasons that I found is I haven't had to buy a tilt shift lens for exterior photos. And not really for videos, but for photos, I haven't had to buy a tilt shift lens. A lot of times when I'm seeing like 2-story homes or even condominiums, tilt shift lens would be helpful. I've shot a couple of homes recently where I felt that the aerial shots that I've taken of the house look so much better than the shots I've taken from the A6300. And I provide the realtor with both shots because I can't decide, and maybe they like one more than the other than I do. But more often than not, they side on the fact of the angle that I've chosen with the aerial shot from the Mavic 2 Pro. Personally, I think the images look pretty good coming out of the Mavic 2 Pro. I mean, it's right on par as far as image quality and resolution with my A6300, and it's a really hard thing to tell. Another thing that I like about utilizing a drone for videography is that opening sequence. It's so important to have a prime opening sequence. I love that dramatic effect that I can get with a drone. Like, my signature trademark right now is the pullover from the backyard to the front yard with the drone. I feel like there is nothing more cinematic than that to open up a house. I'm able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone and showcase the backyard and immediately showcase the front of the house. My philosophy is a little bit different than other people who are filming real estate. My goal is to get inside of the house as quickly as possible, simply because 1, we can't control what's happening on other people's properties. And 2, when you buy a home, you're not really buying it from the yard. You don't live outside, you live on the inside. So it's what's inside that house that matters the most. And I try to keep my videos at about 2 minutes and 20 seconds or less. That's my goal, so we can quickly get that information to the buyer or potential buyer and move on with life. That's my goal for all of my videos, and I think I've executed on that pretty well so far. But everybody's a little bit different. Some people, I like to say that they dawdle a little bit too long on the outside, and I just don't find that wildly important. I think everything matters on the inside of the house. But to be able to showcase that view, get that dramatic opening sequence is so important, and that really sets the tone for the videos. And I think that's a lot as to what some of my customers, my clients have seen, and they love when I do that dramatic flyover. And 90% of all the clients I work with all want aerials on a home, even if it doesn't need it. And believe me, there's a lot of properties that I've shot recently that I cringe on the aerials because I'm just like, yeah, this house didn't need this. We don't need to see what's in this other guy's backyard. But I think it's a big importance when you're dealing with aerials for a couple of reasons beyond the ones I listed. Most importantly, you can really get a good gauge of the size of a property. Granted, we're not surveyors, but to be able to see, what you're purchasing, to see the property, or to be able to capture so much more, is really important. I've shot a couple of homes that have been right on top of the airport, and I'm literally only allowed 50 feet in authorization to fly. And I was able to capture the entire property by pulling way back and taking a shot super wide with the Mavic 2 Pro. Even though I'm only at 50 feet, I was able to capture that whole property. Another thing that I can do is take pano shots and stitch them together in post to capture the whole property, which you really can't do that with your typical camera, not in the manner in which I'm doing it, where I'm literally capturing an entire property. So there's a lot of interesting things that you can do with a drone for real estate that you just can't get with a camera. And it's like, there's so many creative shots, and I don't want to get too far into it on this video because I'm just talking about the massive importance of it, and the fact that I'm just so shocked that so many people, so many photographers just don't believe in it still. And it's crazy. You guys are leaving money on the table. If it's 107 and you're afraid to get that 107, you got to do it. It's unbelievable. But anyways, do you guys believe in drones for real estate? I mean, I've been sold ever since I saw the first house I captured with one. But let me know what you think in the comments section below. I'm still like so flabbergasted by it when this lady said that to me. But anyways, that's gonna do it for today's video. As always, stay original.